Hello, Gemini! I'm so excited to be doing this reading for you, which is a energetic reading of the season of Sagittarius. And I intend for this reading to meet with your true self in the highest and best way, with ease, with grace, and with joy. So may it be. And I'm going to begin by drawing an overall energetic card for you for this season from the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I hope you're well. I have something on. Okay. This one. Ooh, the medicine wheel. Looks like this. Number 35. So you might feel like this season is giving you something that is appropriate for healing, like medicine is, or you might, that feels like it resonates. So I'll get the Marcela Tarot deck to get an expansion of the medicine wheel and what it relates with. We got the Tower in reverse. Interesting. And I get one more expander for Gemini. So it's about the self. The Chariot in reverse as well. Interesting. Yeah, so it feels like less about movements, less about doing. The 10 of Cups, 10 of Water, also in reverse. So all these cards are in reverse. Interesting. Yeah, you might feel like you're not in the right place. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Mostly emotionally. It might be like the feeling of something feels off. And it might feel like it's difficult to move forwards, but you might be feeling like that's what you need to do. But for me, what the cards here are saying is to kind of appreciate and acknowledge that the time right now, what the environment is serving you with, supporting you with, is a time for you to slow down and make space for the feelings. Make space and time to get to know what you're feeling and why. And in the process, gain clarity in a way that will move you forwards. So it's not a pushing energy, which came up in the overall reading as well. Like it's more of this reclining and internal reflective energy. Let's look at the challenge. I'm hearing small footsteps upstairs, which means my sister is home from kindergarten. So we'll see if she graces you with her presence in this reading. Let's look at the challenge for sweet Gemini for the season of Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. So the card is a little bit hidden, like it kind of went under the table. I can still see it, but it's like it's a bit hidden. So I feel like there's something that's a bit hidden to you right now. 2 of Discs. Interesting. And I'm still getting like the way forward. and even maybe your perspective of what the medicine is. Maybe you're relating with what medicine is in a new way in itself, like experiencing something to be healing, medicinal, in a way that's new to you. Let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to use the Patch Tarot deck to clarify. There's 2 of Discs. Such a beautiful card. I absolutely love it. 4 of Cups. Yeah, it's still emotional. And it's like your physical relationship with your emotions, which is very interesting. And the keyword on this card is also withdraw. You can see the card here. It says withdraw. It's 4 of Water. And like with the medicine wheel, it has 4 directions. I don't know if you can see it on there. So it's about stability, I feel. Because 4 is a number of stability, like 4 legs on a chair, 4 legs on a table, 4 elements, 4 codes for our DNA, 4 directions. It's a very elemental, fundamental card. So, and balance. The elements also connect with the different energies, like fire is spirit, earth is the physical, air is the mental, and water is the emotional. And I feel like the season of Sagittarius, it might benefit you to embrace the emotional realm, the watery realm, in a way that will provide you with more stability on all. Like if one leg is a little bit off, the whole chair is going to be flipping, you know? So to gain more emotional maturity is to gain more elemental stability. You're going to have the full moon. The full moon is going to be in Gemini. Let's look at what this card will say. Interesting. Here we got the, is it the, I want to say Prince of Earth, the Knight of Discs is what it's worded as, named by the Marielle deck, by Mary White, the creator. And it's a card about embracing the lower and the higher, and for this is definitely about the emotional, and again the experience of the emotional through the physical body, like the higher emotions that are joy, happiness, peace, bliss, and the lower emotions that are sadness, anger, depression is even coming up. And with it being in reverse, there's like a desire to block certain feelings. But as you block feelings on either side of the spectrum, you block the other side as well. Because it's all about this balance. And with Sagittarian energies, the card in the tarot from the major arcana that relates with the Sagittarian energy is Temperance. And how we temper things. So when something is like a degree, like the cup of tea, you pour hot water, it becomes really hot, you pour some cold water and it becomes less hot, and you're tempering and you choose the temperature that you desire. And that's what I'm feeling with how, if you're able to relate with your emotions in a similar way, and to appreciate, and they purify on each side. Heat purifies, coldness purifies in different ways, but I do resonate with them both being purifications. And so these high these high emotions and these lower emotions perceived serve in different ways. and to be more fluid with them. I think will teach you how to rise above without depriving yourself of certain emotions or suppressing them within you, because suppressing creates stagnancy, which creates like that you feel not at ease, you feel, and that's how diseases come through, right? Since it's the medicine wheel here that's coming as your overall energy. So let's look at the potential for growth with this energy. I feel like there's something else that wants to come through. So before we look at the potential for growth, I'm just going to get one more card. The Hanged Man. Yeah, surrender is your friend this season. Energy of surrendering. And acknowledging that you're more than your physical body without losing appreciation and appreciation for your physical body, because it's a beautiful thing that allows us to have this experience of ourselves as humans, you know? It's beautiful. Okay, potential for growth. Vulnerability is so beautiful. Look at this beautiful, innocent child that wears the cloak of a lion, and this is the card for me of the strength of vulnerability, which again came up in the overall reading for the Sagittarian season. The strength of vulnerability and the strength of your inner child. I really feel like Gemini and Leo are two of the zodiac signs that are very connected with their inner child. And if you try to, and you know how children are so open to feel, like my little sister, she's 5 years old, she's so open to feel, and if she's happy about something, she's in full expression of that happiness. If she's sad about something, she's in full expression of that feeling. And when she's done with it, she's done. You know, it doesn't stay. It doesn't, because as we try to suppress the emotion, it doesn't get to flow through, and that's when it stays within the body, within the self. And that's where bitterness, I think, comes from, and toxicity and stagnation. Yeah, so for me, the message of this is to really practice surrendering to the emotional state, and even in the process gain an appreciation for the emotions, because it provides a certain amount of clarity. The Sun in reverse came together with the 8 of Cups, 8 of Water. Let me double check, because I removed the names off of the Marielle cards. But I do think that's the 8 of Cups, 8 of Water. Yeah. Stay pure and clean. Cloak yourself with righteousness and justness. Project gentle strength, open heart, lack of bitterness, truth in yourself. Act with love without fear. Strengthen vulnerability, honesty. And then for the Sun card to be in reverse, again, it's a new relationship with how you've seen things, is what I get. Allow yourself to get to know your reality and yourself in a new way this month, or this season of Sagittarius, is the potential for growth. And recognize the inherent strength that has always been within you. And it's a type of strength that isn't aggressive or volatile. It's a powerful strength. It's like the strength of, air. I love this metaphor. As soon as it came to me, I absolutely love it. As you breathe in air, it's very, like, you don't feel it. It's not something that is powerful in the way that it can hurt anyone. But it's so powerful that it provides us with life. Like, we breathe life into ourselves all the time, and it even happens automatically. It's not something we need to cautiously think about. But we can if we want to. And the human body works in the same way of healing itself through, with the right environment, right? It's able to thrive. And so it's about providing yourself with the best environment, and the environment that you create for you internally, what you allow to stay stagnant, and practicing clearing. And it's an ever-evolving process. It's not something you need to like gather all of your emotional baggage this season and clear it as fast as possible. I wouldn't recommend that, because it can be, and it's been suppressed for a reason, you know? So allow yourself to move with whatever feels natural and true for you in this space and time, in this day, in this season, and start with that. And be gentle with yourself and hold yourself as much as possible with unconditional love, and tap into the unconditional love that is ever present, the unconditional love that holds room for all of us to be, that holds so much room that we have free will, you know? It's a loving energy, it really is. So, finally, we're going to get the beautiful and amazing Sacred Rebels Oracle card to lead us out of this wonderful reading. I do hope it has served you in the highest and best way. So can I get one card for Gemini for this season of Sagittarius? Oh wow! You got the 5. Follow your own rhythm. This is the same card as the overall energy for the season. So beautiful. I recommend checking out that video if you'd like some more insights, especially since you got the same card as that one lit out with. Follow your own rhythm. Yeah, I feel a strength of trust of yourself within yourself. I'll read actually this card since we're at under 20 minutes. Let's see. Bring you a bit closer so you can hear me well. Follow your own rhythm. Deep within, you are moved by an ancient, powerful force that cannot be tamed. It is the rising pulse of your connection to the life force. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in your heart, and in your belly. When there is something dying within, you sense it falling away, no longer needed. You sense when it is time to rest and be patiently in transition. You feel the stirring of agitation and restlessness when new life calls you to create, to act, to step forward, and to take a risk. You know that you march to your own beat, that no one else can tell you what your inner rhythms are and what you must trust in your own timing. You cannot be rushed or forced, nor can you be held back when it is time to burst forth. Life celebrates and supports the natural rise and fall of your inner rhythms. This oracle brings you the special message that you cannot miss what you are destined for, nor will you gain anything by trying to push yourself. Trust in the life cycles within, and you will feel the perfect balance between effort and surrender, discipline and letting go. When it is time for the rhythm of rest, you will feel a natural slowing within and be drawn into contemplation and environments that are more gentle, spacious, or nourishing, and perhaps more peaceful. When the rhythm of play beats in your heart, you will reach out to others to connect, dance, converse, sing, make music, make love, and share your wildness. You will be drawn to uplifting groups and places where you can experience a positive, energetic exchange. Your needs will be met in harmony with your own rhythms. All that you will miss out on by trusting this is anxiety. What you will gain is peace. Amazing. I also read this in the overall energetic reading. There's a little bit left that I'll leave out because it feels natural to do that right now. Yeah, so I'm sending you love. I hope this served you, as I said, in the highest and best way. I love and appreciate you, and I'll see you when I see you.